Howdy guys, it's the Dallerfin'd Crustacean, back at it with another video, another Resident Evil 4 video. Let's get right into it.
You were a fine knight, Don Quixote. You won't get away with this, Krauser.
So this is another chapter that we were actually able to get into one video, and it's because it's just a lead up to a boss fight for the most part. There are some challenging rooms, but mostly just one room is challenging. The clock tower isn't that hard um, if you're patient. Um, Actually, I struggle quite a bit with the tower because I said in the last video how generous Krauser's timing was with the parries. Compared to the rest of the game, it really is like night and day difference. And when I got back to the regular enemies, it was almost like I had to relearn the parry timing. And because I'm so hard-headed and wanted to parry some of the enemies that were holding like torches or just like regular weapons, I had to sit there and relearn how to perfect parry them. It was ridiculous. Like I knew that the timing was much more, nice with Krauser, but I just didn't realize how much nicer it was until we got to the regular enemies. I mean, considering that I never, you know, parried before when I played this game, and unless it came to like the chainsaws, which was why I wanted to use the infinite knife and why I wanted to like actually parry, because Resident Evil 9 had such like a heavy parry system, and then I didn't realize that I parried here, and then we went into the mode that takes like perfect parries. I'm curious how easy it is to parry on the other difficulties. Like, would I be parrying every single enemy now that I've gotten so much practice down with the perfect parries? Because I've actually gotten really, really good at parrying some of the enemies, like even some of the other like harder enemies that we come in contact with uh, later on the island. Like I can just parry them over and over again. I wonder when we get to the other Krauser fight if it's also going to be just as generous of a window. I don't remember it being that generous. I think it was just this fight that ended up being generous. But this is a really annoying room. It has a lot of spiders. You're gonna see me miss every initial shot. Like my bad aim carried over from the last chapter to this one. This room is just completely filled with spiders. So annoying. They're definitely my least favorite enemy in the whole game. They're just so freaking stupid. I hate them. That was luck. I was literally only running back to get get some space and to see where the other ones were. I didn't hear him coming up on me or nothing, but as soon as I saw him, I kept running. So it was just luck that I got out of the way of his grab. But there's a lot more spiders in this room, but they're like I can hear them, but I'm like I guess I'm crazy and it's just like the ambiance or music for this room because I'm literally seeing nothing. But they're gonna creep up on me here in a little bit. Like I'm still looking around because I swear I can hear them. I just saw it there, but when I was playing, I didn't see it. But there they both come down the stairs. That scared me. And then I'm just gonna kill them. Thankfully, they don't jump on me because I would have been upset about that. And this actually took me way too many tries that I'm too embarrassed to say like a specific number. And then, like when I first cleared it, I came back and they put Navista doors in the other room after you come back, and they killed me. I was like, oh my god, that's so stupid. So I had to do this again. Like, why did they do that? It was so cheap too because they were all camouflaged and whatever. But I guess at least this time I knew it was coming. Now we're gonna get the golden egg, and there is like a little challenge to use the egg and throw it at Salazar's face because he's the boss that we're going to be fighting. But I do not, because the egg is so much more worth it to make the boss fight super easy than it is to put on the portrait. I wonder if you can use a regular egg. Like if you've been carrying around like a regular egg this whole time. Oh, look, there was another spider in there that I somehow missed, or it somehow missed me. Thankfully, it didn't hit me. But yeah, I wonder if you can throw a regular egg at it and get the achievement. I'm not sure. Maybe if you held on to one for that long, you could have. I know that every time I did the challenge, I never had like an egg spared. But yeah, I'm looking for the bugs, trying to see where they are, because I do not want them to kill me again. Because I hate that spider room, and we got through it without getting hit somehow. And now I'm looking for more, but you just have to step forward, and then more will start coming out the woodwork. I think it's not that many, but I mean they have like helicopter wings, so it sounds like a million of them are swarming you at once. But I think we only have like two or three here. And then when I kill them, uh, I'm so thankful that none of them touched me, and I'm like, okay, good. There was only three of them, and that includes the one that was hiding. So let me just get the hell out of this room and save. And I ran right into one. I was so upset, and I missed both of my shots, and now I took half of the life that I had, which freaking sucked. And I was mad, as you could see. I slashed at it, but I sorry, my phone went off. But I wasn't about to do that spider room again, so I don't care how hard-headed I am or whatever. Even if I had ended up in red, I would have just saved. Now we're getting on the thing and coming to the clock tower. And the clock tower also gave me a hard time, but it's definitely not that hard. And the only reason it gave me a hard time was because, like I said, I was very hard headed and just didn't, like, I needed to relearn the parry timing. Because I'm sure for the next Krauser fight, the parry timing is going to be way harder. Maybe it's not. If it's not, then I'm going to enjoy that fight just as much as I enjoyed the first Krauser fight. If it is as tight, we're going to be struggling. And here I'm going to save again. I'm actually going to run back and save multiple times, because, like I said, I do get stuck here. Oh, hold on. Cutscene.
You are nothing, if not unyielding, Mr. Kennedy. However, I'm afraid it ends here. Expel this intruder!
So, like I said, I run back and save after this initial encounter because I was stuck trying to really relearn how to parry from these first few guys, because a lot of them carry torches. And I was able to relearn, but I mean, it really, I can't express how crazy it was going from the Krauser fight back to this window timing. Because we had gotten good at it, and then I felt like invincible going against Krauser, and then it was like I didn't know how to do shit when I got back to this section, so it was like relearning how to walk. But yeah, we got through them okay, and then we're just gonna take out this last guy. Then we're gonna run around and collect everything on this bottom floor, and then we're gonna save. We're gonna move up the stairs just a little bit to the next section, and we're gonna save again. And actually, when I do get through the next section after we come up the stairs a little bit, and I run back and save, I didn't actually want to run back and save, especially at the state that I end up being in at that point. It's just I actually had to go, and then I had to finish out this chapter like a day later or so. So that's why I had to go back and save on this second time after we run up here. I was actually so confused because we get up here and we have the statue, right? And after we take out a couple, it spits fire. after you take out a couple guys, and I was so confused how to get past it, and then I saw that I remembered that it was a red barrel in the back of his head to shoot, and then so that's really easy. I bet there's like some way that you can get it to take out a bunch of like enemies with the fire. And the reason I keep running up and down the stairs is because at some point there's a guy with a scythe that comes running up behind you, and I was trying to see what triggered him. The first time I ran down, I was like, is it just after I get up here? Is it after I shoot the head's red barrel? Is it after I kill one of the guys up here? But he just did not want to come. So I was like, I guess it's just like if I climb up here on the ladder. So if I climb up here on the ladder, he's definitely coming now, and it doesn't even matter at this point because we're already up here. And then we're just gonna parry her and stab her until she dies, and we're gonna stay under this stairwell because there's another guy throwing axes, and I don't want the axe to hit me. And we're gonna kick him with our 20% extra damage to melee attacks, which I'm sure is why he went down after a single kick. We're going to shoot this guy because parrying his mace does nothing. We're going to parry that axe just for the aura. And then we're going to try to shoot him with our pistol. He's going to tumble down the stairs, which was hilarious. I didn't even know that was a thing. We're going to collect everything in this barrel. Realize that we're running out of space because we have yet to buy any of the inventory upgrades. And like I said, like I'm on chapter 14 at this point, and I still have yet to buy any of the inventory upgrades. Now we're gonna run up here. I thought I got them all with the grenade, but I didn't get anybody, so that's the reason I didn't deflect that that axe, is because I was stunned that I literally got nobody with the grenade. So that's why we took some damage, and why I say I didn't really want to have saved with this little damage. And that's why I ended up risking it there with the axe and just, doing the little parry, because I was willing to die there. I was fine. And now I'm going to come up here, kill these last couple guys. But this guy up here is going to put down the Demon Souls, the Elden Ring final boss, and we're gonna let it take out these two guys, and I'm shooting them in the head to try and keep them on the platform so that the ball could kill them, but I'm too strong and end up killing them myself on accident. Now I realize that I have to go, so I run back to the save, but before I run back to the save, I end up healing. And then we're gonna run back up after a day of in real life time has passed, and we're gonna do the rest of this section not in one go, but we're gonna get to the elevator shaft, and then we're going to save again, because if I died on the elevator, I didn't want to have to go through these other guys again, because we're gonna kill a lot of guys here, and after we kill these guys, and we're going to grab a bunch of stuff, including some treasure, and we're also going to kill some more guys, and we're going to actually get them with the ball this time. We're going to come up here. I was ready to parry one of his arrows, but he didn't want to shoot me when I was point blank in his face. And then we're going to shoot the guy that's been throwing his balls in our face, because we don't roll that way. Balls roll that way, but not us. And we put that on because I remembered guys following me, and then I do it again because I was like, I swear there's supposed to be people that are following me, and I'm looking around, and there they are. They're being very smart. They know when the balls are coming, but as soon as they step out, they lost all their genius, and they're gonna get crushed to death. Indiana Jones failed attempt. Now we're gonna jump down. Never mind, we're gonna run and grab what they dropped first, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump down and grab whatever treasures It's always nice seeing that they drop like rubies and such. I really like that. It's very, very good for my goblin brain, for collector, my collector brain. Can't leave anything behind. Love seeing little gems pop up in my inventory. Anyway, now we're gonna go ahead and there's gonna be a treasure here. And then there's another treasure actually that I see on the map, but I cannot for the life of me figure out where it was. I'm sure it was a hanging treasure somewhere, but I did not see where it was at all. I was like, it's right there, but I can't see it. Um, I'm sure I'll be screaming if I ever find out where it is or where it was. But yeah, I couldn't find it. I'm fine with just the one treasure. Plus, we're doing pretty decent on money and on inventory space. So now I'm just gonna finally assign my big grenades to a space so that I'm not constantly having to open my inventory if I ever want to use it. And we're gonna run back and save. And now we're back to the elevator, which I am actually able to do in the first go. I wasn't expecting that. This is another one just like the mine cart that I remember being really difficult, but I think it was because I was remembering one of the separate challenges. And the challenge for this one wasn't to not take damage like the mine cart, but this one was to let nobody jump on the platform, which was really difficult. I remember back in the day when I did the challenge. I think only one guy actually steps on the platform if I can remember correctly when we do this. I know the platform stops when somebody jumps on, but we get a couple of people mid-air like that, which is very satisfying. Uh, like that, because I don't think that... Oh, there goes. No, so we definitely have more than one that jumps on the platform. I don't think it counts if their dead bodies hit the platform, but I definitely wasn't going to let myself get hard-headed about this. I definitely wasn't going to just do the challenge for myself. Because what if there was like a technicality where it does count dead bodies that fall on it? It's not like I was going to know if that counted or not anyway, because I already got the challenge, so it wasn't like I was going to see it get ticked off or something. So it was just it would have been pointless. Plus it would have just been making things unnecessarily difficult for myself, and we've already spent way too much time going through this game as it is. And I was actually looking through, I said that Uncharted 4 was my longest project since this one, but even my The Last of Us playthrough was longer than Uncharted 4. I thought I remembered it being much longer. Look at that one. That was way satisfying with him not even... He jumped off the platform and we shotgunned his ass down. That was so satisfying. But it's actually my Silent Hill 2 playthrough that's my longest on the channel. It has 18 videos. Right now we're on video 19 for Resident Evil 4. But, geez, it had me remembering Silent Hill 2 was one of the best new games that I had played in a long, long time when we played that. I love that game. It might be my favorite horror title, honestly. I'm not sure if it is. I've only played it a couple times, and I've definitely played other... Well, I only played it, till I got the platinum, and for however many playthroughs that needed. But I really, really did enjoy it. It was so amazing. That's why I really thought that I was gonna like Silent Hill F, but I just didn't like it. It wasn't good. I still haven't finished it. Like, I only made it like a couple chapters in and then stopped. I don't even know if I'll ever go back and try to finish it. But now we're gonna go ahead and grab a couple treasures before we go ahead and do the final boss fight for this chapter and end it. Sorry, I hope my nose isn't whistling. Like, I can hear it whistling. It's like The weather keeps fluctuating, so I'm like in this like I keep getting sick because it keeps going from like cold to very hot outside. Like we keep getting like these weird chill like fronts coming in, and then we get like these big heat waves. Like every morning it's like 40 degrees, and then the in the afternoon it's like 90. It's so annoying. And then some days it'll be cold all the way through, and others it'll be hot all the way through. So now I'm going to speed up while we collect everything that I see for my loot goblin brain. And then we're going to go ahead, save, and we're going to get to the boss fight for Ramon. And like I said, it's been so long. Like I said in a previous video, it's been so long since I've done this boss fight, like regular, without using the egg, that I honestly don't remember if I like this boss fight in general. Like I can say I like it now, but it's been so long since I've just like, actually seen what he can do that I might hate it, but I get through it so fast with the freaking egg that it doesn't even matter. And there we go. That's our last weapon, fully upgraded, power wise. Now we're gonna go ahead and craft some ammo using our little keychains, and it worked for our shotgun, but we didn't have enough to make anything else, so I went ahead and made a flashbang. That way we can finally put the flashbang where I want it. And there we go. I think that's the perfect quick slot.
And so, I have delivered the girl to you as promised. Do tell our Lord to not forget the loyalty of his servant, Ramon.
Ashley!
Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy. To have been bestowed with Lord Sattler's...
You talk too much.
Failed!
You vulgar,
Utterly uncivilized! Mongrel! Allow me to show you the power I've been granted by my master. The power of God. The stage is set for the final act.
And I missed my first egg throw, so now we have to do this again because I missed my egg toss. But it's okay, we get it the second time, and then once you hit him with the egg, the fight's basically over. All we do is a couple of shotgun bullets, we put a clip of our machine gun into him, and then we do a couple of sniper rounds, and then he's completely toast. I'm not sure how much more damage it does when you shoot his body compared to his like little mouth section, but I'm sure it's a great deal amount. I'm almost 100% that you're probably doing basically no damage if you hit him anywhere else other than the body. Kind of like those Plaga that have like the giant mouth. I'm sure it's like that. Like they don't take like literally any damage if you shoot them anywhere else other than their open mouth. I'm sure his boss like health stats are exactly the same. But now we're just gonna collect everything in this room. Then we're gonna head to the boat, and that'll be the end of this chapter. It was a really fast chapter. It's really nice finally getting these chapters into one video. And there's actually some knights down here that I wasn't expecting, but we don't get hit. I thought one of them caught me off guard, but he completely missed his attack, so we were able to completely annihilate him for even trying. Now we're going to see Ashley ride off on to Vacation Island without us, and we're gonna get a little bit pissy because she decided to go with Krauser instead of us, and we're gonna chase them there because we're toxic like that. So there she goes, that treacherous bitch. I'm just kidding. I love Ashley. Ashley's great. I wish I could see her in another game. I remember people being like, is it Ashley? Is Ashley the one that's on the computer for RE9? But then it ends up being Sherry. I really wanted it to be Ashley, not gonna lie. I mean, Sherry's cool, and it's always cool, you know, seeing her. I know she was in RE6, which, like, I haven't played. This is me wasting a bunch of time trying to see if there's another. Every time I see a rat, I'm thinking, is there gonna be another rat medallion thing? But no, I'm just always wasting my time. And there we go. We parried that knight and killed his ass. But that's not the one that catches me off guard, even though I didn't know he was coming either. I thought if there was going to be a knight, he was probably the only one. But there's another one right around the corner over here that almost kills us. Well, not almost kills us, but almost hits us. Yeah, look at that. He was so close to hitting us. I was like, okay, you tried. I'll get my distance, now I kill you now. You had your shot and you blew it. Now I'm gonna just kill him with our amazing pistol. And then we've done this chapter. Now we're just gonna run to the boat, and Ada's gonna tag along because she thinks we're cute and she wants to flirt. So
Ah, damn it.
Looking for something?
and that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next chapter. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Bye.